Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So in this video, we will discuss about that a very famous problem of a SDE sheet, and that problem name is find the number of islets. Okay, so let us discuss about that problem statement. Given a grid of size n into m. Basically, you have to be given a grid means that you have to be given a matrix of size n into m, where n is represent the row and m is represent for the column. You have to understood it, and in this matrix that consisting only zeros and one, and zero represent for the water and one represent for the land. Okay, so you have to find the number of island. So in this statement, to how to find, so in this statement that it, it is defined that what is island. Island is nothing, just like it is connecting all the eight adjacent land horizontally or vertically or diagonally. So I hope you all understood that problem statement. Let us discuss about example. So here are the grid. Okay, and this grid is represented in this form in the matrix, and this matrix is the size have 4 and 2. Okay, so how you can say that so you can check that number how many island in this given matrix in this given matrix. Okay, so you have to check it, just like one is connected one and one is connected diagonally. Okay, and this one is connected diagonally, and this one is connected diagonally. Okay, and this one and this one is connected diagonally. So basically these all the value just like one. Okay, so this is our first island. This is our first island. So we will simply return our value answer 1, because in this given matrix there have only one island. Okay, and here is the second example. So let us discuss about that second example. So so basically this is a matrix, and we we will simply represent the matrix in this form. Okay, so when you will count it that this one and this one is uh, connected horizontally, this one and this one are connected horizontally, and this one is connected vertically. This one and this one is connected horizontally. Okay, so these all are the value represent that one island. I hope you all understood very well. And this single one represent that a second island. So this is one island, and this represent that second island. Okay, so we will simply return our 2, because in this given matrix they have a 2 island. So I hope you all understood that a problem to how to solve it. uh, so let us discuss about that approach. What would be our approach? We have to do nothing it. You will simply DFS search, or DFS search of each and every value, and you have to check all the eight adjacent, just like it. I'm just showing you just another example. uh, or you have a matrix in this form. in this home, and just like it value 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, and 1. Okay, so in this example there have a, a four island, just like it. This is one island, this is another island, this is another island, and this is another island. So total have a four island. So how we can check it? So how we can check it? This is a very simple approach. We will simply DFS search for each and every value. How it is? How it is? So firstly we will traverse that matrix and we will check that if our first value is 1, if our just like at matrix I and j is equal to 1, then we will simply, just like it is our condition for traversing the matrix, uh, if I and j is equal to 1, so we will simply increment our count, just like it count means that how many island in this home. I hope you all understood that approach, and each and every time, each and every index we will check the DFS for eight adjacent side. Eight adjacent side means that it is just like just like this is one. So we will check that if it is never is one, no. So we will simply return. Okay. Then we will check that if it is never is one, no. So we will simply return. Okay. Then we will check that if it is never is 1, yes. So we will check that their neighbor is 1, no. There is their neighbor is 1, so no. So we will simply return, and we will check that their neighbor is 1, no. So we will simply return. So and we will check that their neighbor is 1, yes. So we will check that at this position, that is their neighbor is 1, no. So we will simply return, and we will check that their neighbor is 1, no. So we will simply return, and we will check that their neighbor is 1, no. So we will simply return, and we will check that their neighbor is a 1, so no. So we will simply return, and this is, and these all are represent that only one island, only one island each and every time we will traverse that whole matrix, and we will check that each and every element for the DFS search, that how many land connected with them. Okay, so I hope you all are understood that approach. So let us discuss about that coding statement. Here is the solution of C++. Like firstly we will initialize that int n, which is represented our row, int m, which is represent our column, and we will simply count that how many island it is present. So we will simply run a for loop for traversing the matrix. If our grid value is equal to 1, so what we will do, we will simply increment our count. We will simply increment our count, and each of the matrix index, we will simply DFS search. We will simply DFS search for 8 adjacent, for 8, just like there have a value 1, so they have 8 adjacent side, just like 1, 1, 1, just like 1, 2, 3, 4. That I'm just so you explaining just like 1 adjacent, 2 adjacent, 3 adjacent, 4 adjacent, 5 adjacent, 6 adjacent, 7th adjacent, and 8th adjacent element, either vertically, horizontally, and diagonally. Okay, so we will traverse each and every each and every you can say that neighbor element. Okay, and if it is, and after traversing, if their if their neighbor is 1, so we will simply update with 0. We will simply update with 0, just like their neighbor is 1. So what we will do, we will simply update with 0, simply update with 0, and we will move to at this position, and we will check that their all neighbor is 1 or not. If it just like in this position their neighbor is 1, so we will simply update with 0, and we will check that of this position of all the eight direction, that is their neighbor is 1 or not. Okay, so basically this is the approach, and here is the solution. Firstly, we will check that our I minus 1 and j minus 1, just like it. Firstly, that I minus 1 and j minus 1, this is value for for this for this one value, okay, and then we will check that this value is 1 or not, and then we will check that this value is 1 or not, then we will check that this value is 1 or not, then we will check that this value is 1 or not, then we will check that this value is 1 or not, then we will check that this value is 1 or not, then we will check that this value is 1 or not. Okay, so this is 8 traversing of 8 8 neighbor traversing by the help of a DFS. Okay, and then we will simply return our. So this is a very simple approach. I hope you all understood very well, and this is working very fine. So you can simply check it. I hope you all understood very well. This is the solution of C++, and same here is the solution of Java. Here is the solution of Java, just like it for row, for column, count, and we will simply DFS search. And our base case would be that if it is just like it at here, uh, when we will move upward, so 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 we will out of the bound. So in this case we will simply return either, if it is value is 0, so we will simply return. Okay, we will 0, just like not equal to 1. Okay, so here's the solution of C++ and Java. This is also working very perfectly. You can also check it. I hope you all understood very well. If you have any doubt, so please comment it. Please like my video. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.